You are sent not just to follow trends. You are the one that actually sets the trend. People always think you are too bossy. People think you are too controlling. In fact, sometimes some people even think that you are a nuisance. And you know why? Because most of the time, you are always ahead of the time. So there's this guy that a lot of people hate and a lot of people love. I believe also that he's also one of the people who is the face of a lion. Guess who this person is? VDM. Right? There are people also that like to challenge things. There are people also who like to fight for other people's causes. So don't just say, oh, everything VDM is doing, you too, because you just think, you too, you are tired, you want to do it. You, police will carry you, people will forget you, nothing will happen. Yeah, welcome back. You see, this set of people I'm about to talk about, I've been talking about them since the beginning of the month. They are the most amazing and fascinating. In fact, because of them today, I'm going to be wearing shades. You want to know why? Because these are the fire guys. These are the people who are of the face of the lion. You see, one of the most interesting things about these guys is that almost everybody thinks they are them. Almost everybody wants to be like them, but they are so unique that they make up about 10%, 9 to 10% of the working population in any generation at all. Now, who are these guys who are the face of a lion? You see, like I've shared before, that they are the ones people think that they are intimidating. They are the ones people think that they are controlling. But you see, one of the things I want to share with you about you, who is the face of a lion, is this. You are sent not just to follow trends. You are the one that actually sets the trend. Like I said before, you have that initiation energy that makes you start things. So you are not one of those ones that follow trends. You are part of the people actually that start the trends. In fact, one of the things that, is like a shadow about you is that many times you are misunderstood. People always are angry. People always think you are too bossy. People think you are too controlling. In fact, sometimes some people even think that you are a nuisance. And you know why? Because most of the time, you are always ahead of the time. You are always ahead of your generation. And one of the things I must also say to you is this. You have something that is called a repelling aura. So you are like a lone wolf. You are not somebody that does well in collaboration, but you are somebody every time that knows how to fight the status quo. You do not like the status quo at all. Famous examples of you are people like Elon Musk. In fact, whenever they tell you that something is impossible, it's like they just started the fire within you. But one of the things I want to tell you is this. Don't allow anyone make you feel like you are weird. Don't allow anyone make you feel like you are too bossy, because you are part of the people that start things. You are part of people that set things in motion. Another example of you, especially in this Nigeria, is burnaboy. You are a lone ranger. You are somebody that, when you want something, you go after it. You are not somebody also that does very well with collaboration. You are more of a lone ranger. Another thing I must tell you that is the face of a lion. That is something you need to understand is this. You don't need to ask for any permission. You just need to take action. But before you take action, one of the things that dampens and gives you a kind of reception is for you to inform the people who are going to be influenced the most. There's this guy that a lot of people hate and a lot of people love. I believe also that he's also one of the people who is the face of the lion. Guess who this person is? VDM. Right? There are people also that like to challenge things. There are people also who like to fight for other people's causes. There are people who are warriors. In fact, in my honest opinion, I think that for Africans that are the face of the lion, you seem to have inherited the rebellious genes from our ancestors. There's something about you and freedom. You don't like being caged. You don't like people stopping you or limiting you in any way. But the important thing you need to understand is this. Whenever you have those actions that you want to take, inform the people before you take the action and take the action. In fact, you are the people also that people say your own is too much. But understand that this is the unique way in which God has made you. And whenever you see a cause that channels creativity in you, that channels anger in you, it's a sign that you have to act. In fact, and your emotional thing is anger. One of the things you also need to understand is this. Now, you see these people, when they're in their activism mode, when they're in their rebellious mode, when they're in their challenging the status quo mode, when they're in their initiation mode, understand that they are guided. They are doing what they are supposed to do according to how they are designed. So they are in sync with nature. They are in sync with the universe. They are in Eden at that time. So don't go and say, when you see what Verydarkblackman, how he behaves, also how burnaboy behaves. Another example is someone like Tinubu. When they are in their rebellious mode, when they are challenging things, when they are starting things, being very vocal, even going against government and other things. Martin Luther King also was like that. And many times, even many of them don't necessarily live very long. And you want to know why? Because you see, that initiation energy is not supposed to stay also for long. Many of them don't live long. But, one of the things I need to give you understanding is this. Don't go and say just because, you too, there are things that, are annoying you about society. You too now carry your head and go and do it, and you are face of an ox, especially if you are face of a man, which is water element. You'll be going against light. You'll be going against that shield that protects them in doing what they are supposed to do. This is the reason why a David, who was, face of a lion, no wonder also is from the tribe of Judah, which is a lion of the tribe of Judah. Do you get it? When he went to confront Goliath, do you see he didn't have any problem? But look at when John the Baptist went and started confronting, the king. Look at how he got him into trouble. And the same thing that John the Baptist also did. And if you notice, the Bible says that John the Baptist came in the spirit of Elijah. Because those who are the face of a man, water element, no wonder John the Baptist, he also, he parted the sea. Water. Are you getting something? Do you see the reason why John the Baptist lost his head? Because as it is, not everybody is wired and has the authority to be able to do that. because it is only those who are the face of the lion that are best to do stuff like that. So if you are somebody who is the face of an ox, it is not advisable that you are a confrontational person. You are more like a Daniel. You see that even when Daniel is talking to authority, when Daniel is also confronting, talking to kings, you see the tap that he applies. Look at Joseph, face of an ox. You see the way he does it. So don't just say, oh, everything VDM is doing, you too, because you just think, you too, you are tired, you want to do it. You, police will carry you, people will forget you, nothing will happen. Do you understand? Because they are wired to do that. They are in their Eden. So understand that each of us has a lane. Fire is meant to burn. Fire is meant to annoy. Fire is meant to bring out smoke. Fire is meant to do a lot of things. And I want to believe this is the reason why they are less than 10% of the population. Because if all of us were like that, that means this whole earth will probably be like Mars. You get it? Let's go on. You are the one that gets angry very easily. And what are the things that get you angry? Anything that looks like it's stopping you from doing what you want to do. Anything that looks like it wants to shut you up. Anything that looks like it's telling you can't do it. Those are the things that anger you, but there's a way in which you need to channel your anger. Let me share even some more from my book here, Live Like a God, right? So for you who is the face of a lion, one of the things you have to do, I've said it here, I said, think of a lioness stalking her prey. She observes, gathers information, then strikes. Your informed strategy whispers this wisdom. Before unleashing your fiery roar, share your vision with trusted advisors, partners, or even the world. Let them see the flames within you, the brilliance of your intention. This is not bragging. This is strategic illumination. Now, let me go on and share something else with you here about your initiation. How you initiate and how you ignite the world. I said here, the sun rays piercing through the dawn. This is the energy you bring when you initiate. Once you have informed and set the stage, step into the spotlight. Make the first move. Launch that product. Ignite that revolution. Your initiation are not impulsive charges. They are calculated sparks designed to ignite positive change. Think of Elon Musk launching SpaceX or Serena Williams serving the winning ace. They don't just act. They initiate with purpose and the force of your unique fire. So, you are so bright is also the reason why I'm wearing shades. But you see, one of the things I want to say to you is this. You are one of those special breed. And a lot of people, I've seen a lot of my followers, a lot of people who have been commenting on the video, you think that you are the face of a lion. But guess what? You need to do that questionnaire to be sure, because these guys are less than 10% of the population. I wish I was even, face of a lion, but I'm not. Right? And these are the guys that take action. But I'm rooting for you if you are the face of a lion, right? You want to know what yours is, book that questionnaire. Check my link on my page for the Linktree link and go and fill that place where it says divine chat. Fill the questionnaire there and I will send you your information. Or you can, even from that link also, you can get this book, or you can even book a one-on-one session with me. Because you know what? If you walk out of sync, if you walk out of your strategy, if you walk out of your energy, out of your understanding, you will just be making a lot of things. And like I said in my last video, the fact that you initiate stuff doesn't mean that you are the one that has to manage it. You have to look for some more level-headed people, some more grounded people, some more people like in face of an ox that can help you manage. Yours is not to manage, yours is to start. Yours is to launch, right? So if you are an HR person or you find yourself in the corporate world, you are best as an executor, not as a manager. If they put you as a manager, a lot of people will get emotionally burned. So this is something I need you to understand, right? And I'm rooting for you. I'm Toby Ali. We've been